There we go. So now we're on YouTube. So what we'll do now is we'll bring up this video that I had. Hold on. Got multiple videos here, so we'll have a look at them. So here we go. So let's just put it back to the beginning. I don't know what the audio's like. Yeah, there is no audio. Probably there is no audio, just because it's in Spanish. So what I may do is I may put, just so it's not in silence, I may just put some, like some small background music on. There you go. There you go. Hold on. Hold on. Can you see? No, you can't even see it. Hold on. That may be why. Give me a sec. Got two versions of OBS running, that's why, because I'm a dickhead. Media source, let's turn that off. Let's move that to the side. Let's pull that there. And let's pull that there. There we go. So there isn't any audio, so you should be able to see that. I'm just gonna put this, leave this music on in the background just because it's POE2 music. So this is gameplay from what looks to be from the monk, I think. Monk's perspective. Monk. He's playing on PlayStation, I think. I can't tell. He's playing on controller. Passives. He's got a passive already. Okay. That's new. I didn't know you started with a passive skill straight away. I'm just wondering what he's doing. He's sat on the beach. Oh, we got the tree. Oh, it's in different language. There, look. There's a red path. Yep, can't do anything. Press X. Okay. Oh, there we go. On the chest. And he's going to gem, which I think is Falling Thunder. I think that's called. So everybody who gets Monk will get Falling Thunder as their initial gem, which is the one that slams down the lightning. And then once you put the gem in, you then can allocate the skill. It's a little bit different for PC, because obviously it will ask you to drag the icon onto your task, onto your skill bar. Wow, he literally spawned at the boss. Okay, I'm assuming that's for speed. He literally spawned and he's at the boss. It's not like that, guys. Usually you have to kill a few mobs to get there. You don't just literally spawn right on the boss, because that'd be insane. Oh, and he's dead. There we go. Did he drop anything? Now, bearing in mind, this guy has spent 13 minutes in-game already. Look down here. See, it's got a 17-minute timer. And the majority of that, he was sat in this window, but unless he's just edited it and just edited it to the boss. He's trying to figure out items. He's just dropped his chest, I think. I think that's what he's just done. He went to put it on and he's dropped it. So it'll be on the floor a bit. Oh, now he's in town. So another 5 minutes have passed. Oh, we got a stash. We get to see what the stash looks like a little bit. Well, yeah, it's just basic tabs. No premium tabs. And PlayStation tabs look a bit different than regular PC tabs as well. Can't read any of this. I don't speak Portuguese. So if anyone can translate, that'd be good. He's proper listening to him, and let me just skip it on a minute because he's just chatting to him. We got the vendor, who's going to try and buy some items from Renly. Here we go. How much is that crossbow? Let's see if he covers over that crossbow. I think I've decided I'm going to go mercenary, guys. Oh, he's not even going to buy anything. He's just going to go straight into the next zone. Okay. Is he? Nope. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's going to pick a skill. I want to see some gameplay, like actual, like playing. He's still trying to figure out how to do a skill. This guy mustn't have played Path of Exile before. Now he's looking at all of the items. And oh, let me go back. Okay, let's see if we can try and figure out what these give, because it's in a different language. Wait, hold on. What did that say then? The first one said something. Stop. Explosio. Explosio? No idea what that says. Next one. That looks like a minion. Gives him 100 spirit and 8 intelligence. Can't figure out the rest. That looks like it gives 10% resistance to a resistance, whatever Fogo is. And energy shield. Potential. Regeneration. 26%. Don't know. Can't tell. Oh, what's that? Flame. Flame Jante. I'm going to say that's a flame ball. And I think that is it. Yeah. The flasks are cheap. 30 gold. So you can buy some flasks. Bearing in mind he's got 5 minutes left, guys. He's still not gone into the next zone. Look. He's still in town. He's gone from the first zone into town. Yeah. And he's just looking at the map. This is one way to waste 30 minutes. Oh, no, he's running around. He's running around the town. Doesn't know where to go. Oh, go back to Renly. Yep. Oh, he's coming back down here. Back across the bridge. No, you're not going that way, dude. You came that way. You've now got 4 minutes left. Come on, dude. Oh, what's this? What was that? Missions. Oh, that's new. I've not seen that before. Has anybody seen that before? Because I've never seen that before. I'm going to copy that. Is he heading to the next zone yet? What's he doing? What's he doing? There we go. Well done, dude. Go into the next zone. Way! Round of applause, guys. 1 minute. He's got 1 minute left. So he spent 28 minutes going through the first zone and staying in town. And now he's got a minute in this zone. Is he going to survive, guys? He's got a minute. We know that this area, from what we watched the other night, is particularly dangerous with the amount of wolves and werewolves that there are in this zone. Oh, we nearly died then, nearly died then. He's got 50 seconds left, guys. Do you think he's gonna make it? Oh, he nearly died then. Nearly died again. He's got 30 seconds. Oh, that looked like it hurt. That nearly killed him. Oh, and he's dead. With 10 seconds to go, guys. Just perfect timing. Perfect timing. And why is he running back in? You got 2, 1. End of demo, dude. Bye-bye. Yeah, kicked out. So, let's skip that one. Next one. So, this was a video which I don't think it's in English. Let's just have a check.
Faço parte de time de riggers e rigging é basicamente você preparar modelo.
No, it's not in English. So basically there was a little bit of footage that was within this video that kind of stood out to me. So as we know, this looks like Malachi. Yeah. But she's chatting here, and anyway, it skips back and forth to this lovely rat. Guys, just check out that rat. How awesome does that look? Oh, yeah, there he goes. Bye. That is some sick, twisted, demented rat. I'm going to go back and watch that again because that was disgusting. Hold on. Look at that. That is just fucking horrible. What's your views on that, guys? How does that look? Does that look good? It's got fucking multiple heads. Ugh. It's got one big one at the front here. There. Oh my god. Who thinks of these fucking rats? Who thinks of these ideas, man? It's disgusting. Now, this is the fireball skill that I saw. Now, this looks pretty good because every time it hits a target, it explodes into multiple projectiles. That looks pretty good. This is for Witch. So while your minions are doing damage, you can do, I think it's Bone Storm, I think. She also showed some footage in here of, look, there's tornadoes, so there's weather effects within the game. I'll rewind that back just so you can see it. There's a tornado here coming towards you. So it might feel like you're in Florida right now with all these tornadoes. Insane. Then there was a very cool thing here which I needed to show you. There is a particular skill, which I'm just going to find it for you now, guys. Gems, skill gems. Hold on. There. So it's called the Hand of Chayula. Okay? It's used on a monk. This Hand of Chayula says you dash to an enemy, you strike them, and you apply all curses and marks with increased effect. It also has chaos damage and crit. Now, we have worked out that there's your Hand of Chayula, and there is an animation in a minute of him doing the strike. There. Watch. How awesome does that look? That looks pretty cool. I think there was something else a bit further on as well. Oh, there was confirmation that Ritual. There's Ritual. So that's the new Ritual design. And it does still blacken the outside ring as well. So there is audio, guys, but it's in Portuguese, so unless you can understand Português,
listen. Que você consiga ver o que está acontecendo na batalha. Eu acho que o combate no novo jogo tá.
Yeah, I can't understand that. So I'm gonna leave the volume off for the minute. That's a boss that's one of the bosses in Act 1. I know that. There was something else as well that I saw. Yeah, this is when they were doing the animation effects for the monk. Look. Which is pretty cool. That's it. That's another one of the bosses. That's the Forsaken Sun. He's got like 4 arms. He's fucking slicing you with fire. Yeah. I don't know what act he's in. We've got the Carrion Crone. She's in Act 1. I think she's actually in the first... Sorry, she's in the second zone. So where all the wolves are that we know is quite dangerous. Yeah. And the artwork on this as well, I saw this earlier. Look at the state of the fucking... Look at the detail on this. Watch this. When he zooms in, look at that. The state of that detail. I was like, wow. By the way, this is Mark Robertson in the background here, if you can't tell. All dressed down in a grey hoodie there. I'll rewind it back so you can see him. Over here on the top left corner. He's got a Path of Exile Katava hoodie on as well. I'll just skip it back onto where it was. Then we got the boss. I think this is another boss in Act 2, which is the Colossus, which is the big freaking hand, big eye dude, like a Cyclops. This looks pretty crazy. Yeah, so that's that, guys. Next one, we have gameplay.
มาเริ่มเล่นกันตั้งแต่แรก อันนี้เป็นฟุตเทจจากงานโตเกียวเกมโชว์ 2024 ที่ผม
Yeah, I can't. I think that's Thai. Correct me if I'm wrong. But this is now gameplay from. So we've done. So this is from the monk. So we've seen the monk. We've seen a lot of the monks. So let's do something else. So what's this? This is the warrior. So let's have a look at the warrior. Let's put it onto 1080p. Let's see how he does. There's a lot of people going to be playing warrior. I did a poll. I did a voting poll in Discord today, and I'll actually go and check it. Actually, let's go and see. Let's go and see what the vote is up to now. Uncut skill gem, nice. Armor break, shield charge. I saw there. Let me just pause that. Hold on. Move your mouse. Move your mouse. There you go. Oh, you bastard. Let me rewind it back. I wanted to get the skills. Hold on. Pause. There we go. So, we got Earthquake, Bone Shatter, Rolling Slam. So that's the one I think when he rolls and slams his hammer down. Shield Charge, Armor Break, Shockwave Totem, level 3. That's pretty early. Infernal Cry. We've got Earth Shatter, Perfect Strike, Leap Slam, Resonating Shield, Sunder, Volcanic Fissure, Seismic Cry, Supercharged Slam, Stampede, and then down at the bottom we have an Ancestral Warrior Totem. Thought they were removed in Path of Exile 1. I don't know whether that's still relevant. And then we have a Hammer of the Gods. For anyone who doesn't know, that's a massive hammer that literally drops from the sky. That does a hell of a lot of damage, but there's like a 20-second cooldown, so it's kind of like a little ultimate skill that you would use. He's not there yet, so you can't use that. So let's see how he does carrying on. Let's get over here, get into some action. Now, when I was watching some gameplay of the warrior earlier today, he seems quite tanky. He seemed quite tanky. Oof! Just fucking jumped into them with his shield. Shield charge. I think that was then. We got sarcophagus. Oh, we got a ring. Nice, nice. But he just left the ring. Okay. He needs to find a tomb, guys. The tomb to downstairs. Oh, there we go. There's your tomb. Go downstairs. Now, if you remember right the other night, if anyone was watching, there was a guy down here who struggled with the monk. He died multiple times down here because it's quite dangerous. You have to find Draven in here. Let me see if I can turn the audio on for this, because you might not be talking. There you go. There we go.
Cow!
skill trees like Diablo 2. No, it's not, Pavel. No. Oh, he's gonna die. What's he doing? Oh. We might get to see the skill tree if I can find a shot when he levels up. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll skip it to the boss because I know where the boss is roughly. Here we go. This is the boss of this zone.
Who dares tread these halls? Charge! Bow before me! Your soul is mine! Steel yourself! Conquered! No escape!
He just tanked that. Oh, that last one hurt. That last one. That last one hurt him.
Your soul is mine! Your soul will soon be my new plaything. I require your aid, Draven!
Yeah, Draven is the other boss in this area.
Not ready.
Cooldowns.
Beloved Draven,
Not too sure, Breston, on adding cooldowns to skills,
I will not
but
accept such insolence.
if it does a lot of damage, then it's potentially worth it.
Your soul
We'll have a look at the skill in a second. It's called Hammer of the Gods.
hold my love, I call hammer and anvil.
Oof. I look like it hurt.
Insolence. No escape.
Ooh, nearly killed him.
Hold still. My love, I call you. I will not accept such insolence.
Jesus. Ooh, he's nearly dead. He's nearly dead. He's got no life flasks left, guys.
Hold still.
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Oh, is he? No, he's not dead. He's not dead. He's healing slowly.
My beloved Draven.
Just kite. Just kite. Just survive, dude. He's doing well. He's doing well. He's doing good dodging.
I feel my wrath. Thou. I require your aid.
He needs potions. That's what he needs right now. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Hi, Bretson. Yeah, sorry. No Twitch chat's turned off, but turned on. Sorry, but I'm switching between. I need to put both windows next to each other. So hold on 1 minute. Let me do that now. There we go. So they're next to each other now. There we go. So we killed the boss. Well done. That's good. And then I think... there's your skill tree. So the guy who was asking about the skill tree, Pavlov. There you go. There's your skill tree. However, what was that node then? Let me pause that. 15% increased armor, regen life per second, 10 strength. What was the other one? 15% increased armor on a small notable. My god. But there's this new thing, I don't know if anyone's noticed. On the right here, look. So your armor currently is 61%. It will jump up to 63%. Your actual armor is 268%. So it'll go up to 293%. And your armor modifier goes from 15% to 30%. And it actually tells you what the changes are going to do when you allocate this. That's a new little thing that they've added. So, but obviously, if there isn't any interaction with a skill, then it won't show you. So, for example, he hovered over that skill very, very briefly for like a millisecond. Then let me see if I can catch it. There. Increased armor, regenerate life, 10 strength. However, I think you need to press inspect. You see the alt inspect and shift compare. I think you need to press those, and that's when it comes up with the box. Sorry, sneezing. If you don't do that, it doesn't come up. Let me get to the other boss if you want. So this is the... Oh, did he die? Did he die? I didn't see him die. He must have died. Let me go back to his death. What killed him? Oh, the big under the ground explosion. Yeah, I thought that might kill him. What they have added recently as well, guys, I don't know if anyone's noticed this. It's a very minute detail. Top right corner, right above the life bar. Can you see that? There's a number. It says 203 right now. Keep watching it. Well, it's vanished now, but when he's doing damage, watch it. There we go, look. 80. 109. That's damage numbers, but that's total damage that you have inflicted within I think it's a 5-second period. 274. If you don't do any damage for 5 seconds, it drops. It disappears. Is there any cooldown on the dodge? No. The dodge roll is... You can just keep dodging rolling forever. There's no cooldown. Look, he's put an ignite on. Look at the ignite tick. Tick, tick, tick. Oh, stopped at 143. 159. 172. You see? So you can track your damage. No. Definitely not giving us a training dummy. You can see it there. Yeah, it would be a nice addition. Definitely.
I require your aid.
Move. Ooh, nearly died. Nearly died again. Yeah, you might want to get out of that circle, mate. Get out. There you go. What I do like is all this green damage looks very necrotic, and she is like a witch, like a very necrotic style of damage. Reminds me a little bit of Last Epoch, because a lot of their necrotic damage is like bright green.
I require your aid. I will not accept such insults.
He's doing better this time. He's not using all of his life flasks. He's got it down to a quarter. He's consistently doing damage as well. She had 427 damage on her then in a short space of time.
I will not accept such, my beloved Draven.
Ooh, nearly. Now, what I've noticed, let me just turn it down a little bit. Right, look. You see the stagger bar? Stagger bar is now full. So this is what you want to get all your damage in as quickly as possible, because she will be staggered and won't do... I think you have like 3 seconds, I think, or 2.5 seconds. Watch as the stagger bar disappears. Wait, 3, 2, 1. Now, there. Now you want to try and do as much damage as you can. There we are. And she's dead. When that stagger bar hits full, you want to just fucking slam her.
Your end will be too.
I think that is it for the majority of the damage on him. So what we're going to do now is we're going to watch now the Mercenary. There's some Mercenary gameplay footage, so let's have a watch of this. Go away. Don't want ads. Ads. There we go. So Mercenary. I think I have decided that I am going to go Mercenary. I was 50-50 the other day about playing Witch and playing Mercenary. I think I'm decided I am going to go mercenary. He just looks too fun. Plus I've played Witch. I've played Minions. Mercenary, something new, something fresh, new mechanics. Yeah. What level was that? What, that necrotic boss? That was about level 7 or 8. It's very early on, dude. It's very early on. Let me move the mouse so it doesn't run it. Yeah, I want to shoot. I'm not usually a ranged enjoy, but Merc, yeah, Merc looks very fun. Look at this. So he's testing out all the skills. So look, there's the incendiary shot. There's a normal shot. That's a regular crossbow shot. Basic bolt. Yeah. Then incendiary. Then your ice perma shots. Then you got a flash grenade. That's a flash grenade. That stuns them. That's an explosive grenade. It can fire 3 at once. Then boom, all 3 of them explode. There's the rapid shot. It's like a machine gun. Awesome. That looks awesome, though. Imagine you get attack speed on that. Oh. Yeah, that'll be insane. Yeah, level 8. Yes. Well, there is a boss. Let me just pause this a sec. There is a boss for every single zone. So every single zone that you go in. So on here right now, I can probably do it if I just drag this on here like this. Hold on. New. Pause. Why is this not working? Hello? Hello? Okay, we'll do this instead then. Why is that not working? I'm literally got Snippy Tool here. Oh, there we go. So, what we'll do is we'll pause that. We'll pause it just before it goes in. Just before he goes in. So basically, this is the map of Act 1. In your first zone, so right here, you fight Bloated Miller, which is the boss at the end, which by comparison is like Hillock. Then you go into the second zone, and there's like this Crone Witch. Then you go up here, I think, and there's the Devourer, which is like an underground tunnel beast. Then you go over here. I don't know what that one is, but in that one, there's the Rust King. Then you go over here. There's one in there. There's the Abomination, which looks like something out of Affliction. Then you go down here into, I think that goes into town. The graveyard, by the way, would be where we were before. I think is down over here. So down over here, I can't remember. One of these over here is there's a graveyard, which is where we just were, which is where you take then 2 bosses on. Then when you come out of the 2 tombs, you then go and kill another boss in the graveyard. So there's like 3 in that area. Yeah, there's every single zone that you go in, there's a boss of some form. So for example, in the hunting grounds, I think this is the Crow Bell, which for anyone who plays Path of Exile 1, it's the Black Morrigan. It's the same outline, I think, but we'll see. Let me check the quality. Sorry about the quality, guys. Oh look, I've got it at 1080p, but I think when he's recorded it, it's in a little bit less quality. Yeah, so at the moment there, so look, he's just, but what I love about it is he could just shoot and move, shoot and move. You can stay back, shoot, shoot. Let me turn it up. Freeze him, then blast him. Or set him on fire. Yeah. Yeah, I am going to probably try and build. So what I'm going to do is when I've already been speaking to local identity, and I've asked him whether he's going to have a POB tree ready for POE2. It's all dependent on Path of Exile and GGG on whether they release the files and everything that is needed for him to set it up. If he doesn't set it up, if they don't send it out, then he can't do it. So, but I think that they will. So if he does, then I am going to try and theory craft a Merc build. Again, it's going to be one of them that's, it's not going to be a bait build. I'm just going to do the utter basics of just getting life, damage, maybe some grenades, more life, stuff like that, more damage, maybe a bit of projectile speed with a bit more damage, that type of stuff, because I won't know what else to build until I've seen the tree. I won't know what type of utilities are on there. But I will give it a shot. I don't like the quality on this. It's very, very poor. The quality of... let's have a look at this one. So this one's a little bit better. Let's watch this one. This is the witch. This is another witch. Sorceress, sorry. Sorceress. Are you going to catch any fish if you don't bait? Yeah, I don't like to do bait builds. I'm not the type to do a video that will literally just gain viewers and then everyone will think the build is shit. I would rather take my time, make a good build, like the Ice Nova Frostbolts build that I did this league, that everybody loves, everybody uses. 100,000 people have watched the video so far. I would rather do that than make something shit. So she's doing Ice Nova there, it looks like, combined with some form of fireball that explodes into multiple projectiles. Let's say that. That's pretty cool. What the hell was that? I don't know what she did then. She threw a bunch of ice and it froze everybody in her path. Why does the audio sound like it's layered, like doubled up? Oh, there's a quest reward there, dude. Find a use for the relic. Okay. Yeah, that fireball skill looks pretty crazy. Firewall. No, this doesn't look slow-mo. This is what I mean. This is when people are like, oh, it looks slow, it looks slow. It's because you've only seen Act 1. This, I think, is like near the end of Act 2. Right, there you go. Look, there's the boss of this zone. So you know when I said there's a boss in every zone? So this is the boss. This is what they will be like. So this is Kabbalah. Look at the damage numbers, though. Look, 700, 800, 1,000. See what I mean? Look at the damage now. We're doing a lot more damage. 1,400. 1,700, 2,000. This will kind of give you, if she keeps on putting the damage output, you'll get a feel of how much damage you need to do for the life. Keep doing damage, go on. Keep that ignite on her. 4,000, 4,500, 6,000, 7,000, and we're just over half now. So technically that means she's got what, 14,000 health, roughly? Let's see if she can keep the damage on. 9,000. But yeah, that's took about what, 40 seconds, 50 seconds, if that, to kill her. 10,000. Coming up to 12. Yeah, 14. It's got to be 14,000. Is going to be the life. Come on, keep going. 13,000. There we go. Let me just go back a second. I'm going to take a screenshot of that last shot with the damage number, if I can. If I can, hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There. Oh, I missed it. Just because I want to... There we go. Pause it there. 13,168. That's decent. Do you think we're going to be seeing stupid 7-8 digit numbers for damage? Don't know. I don't know, dude. Because I feel that the monsters are going to scale in damage as well. So this is Act 2. So think if this boss in Act 2 has 14,000 life, and we're in Act 2, so times that by 6. Let's just do a basic ass multiplier. I'm not going to do fucking ridiculous maths here. So 14,000. You guys keep watching. Times that by 6. That means that by the time you get into Act 6, monsters are going to have roughly 84,000 life. And then when you get to maps, let's keep that multiplier going. So then let's add another multiplier. So let's do it again. So plus 14,000. So that's tier 1. So we're at 98,000. Let's say it goes all the way up to tier 16, so give me a minute. So that means by tier 16, your monster's going to have 308,000 life, potentially. And again, I'm just working this off a base figure. Don't quote me on that. But that's just multiplying by adding 14,000 on again in Act 3, and then again in Act 4, and then again in Act 5. It may not work like that. It may work even faster. So by the time you get to tier 16s, they may have 1,000,000 life. So, yeah. Potentially, there may be ice trap builds if there is ice trap in the game. I've not even checked whether ice trap's in the game. Let me just go and check now. Hold on. Ice trap. Ice trap. Ice trap. Ice trap. No, I don't see ice trap. I don't think. No. FYI, you can use it to go frame by. You can go frame by frame. Yeah, I know. I know. I just, yeah. Exiting? Why is he exiting? Is he done? Oh, he's done. Shame. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on the Mercenary Merc POE2 gameplay. Obviously, the quality on this is a hell of a lot bigger. And it's a hell of a lot better. But it also has a bit of a talk through as well. So for anyone who's doesn't know what class to play yet. Where the hell is it? Why am I struggling to find it? It will be on here. I know it will be. Video DB. We'll just type in. We'll just type on here. Merc. Mercenary Showcase. There we go.
There's not a job out there I won't take. So long as the pay's good and a crossbow can solve it.
Let me just read what you put. Damage starts to lose its meaning the higher it gets. Yeah, if you keep the numbers like that, then the damage should be reasonable. The problem with monsters is when they have 50 million health. You could have a pinnacle boss with 50 million health. We don't know yet. There we go. See, that looks a hell of a lot better, doesn't it? Now, I don't know whether you saw that then, but can you see his crossbow? Can you see it's red hot? Can you see that? This is for the rapid shot. So at the top of the top left-hand corner of the screen here, I'm going to move my mouse. Look at the top left corner. See the count going up? The more you fire with the crossbow on this rapid shot, it heats up your gun, and as it heats up, the bullets do more and more and more and more and more damage. The more it heats up to I think stacks of 20. Yeah, stacks of 20. Anyway, Jonathan's going to take over, so I'll let him chat, but I'll pause it at any point if anyone's got any questions.
I'll take them all down, one bolt at a time.
When thinking about each new class, we really try to think about how we can make combat feel different from all the others. For the Mercenary, that difference is the crossbow. A crossbow is
I'm just going to take some notes.
Regular bow because it fires instantly instead of needing to be drawn back. This means that you need immediate feedback. Clicking the fire button should make the character shoot instantly, just like in a shooter. As soon as we experienced that, we realized that there are a lot of design lessons to learn from shooters, and so we fully embraced them. In Path of Exile 2, we have crossbows that work like sniper rifles.
Sniper rifle crossbow? Yeah.
Shotguns. And assault rifles. But in order to really get shooter-like gameplay, we wanted to go further. In Path of Exile 2, we now support WASD movement. You can now walk around in any direction independent of aiming. In fact, if this is your preferred method of gameplay, you can use it on any class, regardless of what weapon type you're using. You can change between click to move or WASD at any time. You can only hold 2 crossbows at a time, but Path of Exile 2 is all about interesting combinations of abilities, and this is where ammo skills come in. This is a burst shot crossbow, and right now I have armor piercing ammo equipped, which makes it very effective when facing a group of enemies, since it pierces right through them.
Bloody horrors!
But there are other ammos too. For a bigger single target, it might be a good idea to switch to incendiary. The more projectiles hit the target, the stronger the ignite, so you'll want to get up nice, close and personal with this one. If you have a bunch of targets running at you, you might want to slow them down. In this case, you could switch to Permafrost Burst Shot. Shooting a bunch of smaller enemies at range will chill them, and potentially even freeze them in place. Once you have some frozen enemies though, you can switch back to Armor Piercing. Shooting a frozen enemy with Armor Piercing Burst Shot will explode the ice, doing a huge amount of damage to all nearby enemies. Another feature crossbow.
Did you see those little babies then that kind of came out of her? Watch when she blew up then. Little baby crawlers come out of her, watch.
Nearby enemies.
They're on her back. If you look on her back, see them? And then when she dies, they drop on the floor and they all come towards you.
Another feature crossbows have is attachments. This is a grenade launcher. As you can see, when I equip it, it appears on the underside of the crossbow. These attachments are just like skill gems, so you effectively get extra skill slots, and you can augment these with support gems, just like regular skills.
Fire in the hole!
These grenades take a while to explode, so it's a good idea to pair them with some kind of crowd control, like Permafrost Burst Shot. We have other grenades too though. This attachment is a flash grenade. It does barely any damage, but it does a huge amount of stun. It can be a great opener before you run into combat.
Surprise!
Now, here's another attachment, an oil grenade. Firing one of these grenades coats the ground and nearby enemies in oil. Oil slows enemies down, so it's another useful crowd control mechanic. Now, another thing that oil can do is be set on fire. Any burning enemy or explosion will ignite the oil, causing extra burning damage. One of the problems with burst shot crossbows is that each pellet doesn't do much damage individually. This means that if enemies have armor, then it will be very effective preventing that damage. But thankfully, you can equip an additional crossbow in your second weapon set to deal with the weaknesses of your primary weapon. This is a rapid shot crossbow. Rapid shot is great for closing on enemies because you can shoot while running. In Path of Exile 2, we now have the ability to allow you to use some skills while moving. Being able to create skills like this opens up a lot of new design space and allows us to really increase the pace of combat.
Yeah, crossbow, the trench coat and the look of him just looks cool, doesn't it?
The armor-piercing version of Rapid Shot slowly erodes a monster's armor. Once the armor is fully broken, you can easily switch back to Burst Shot to deal much more damage. Being able to run while shooting with Rapid Shot is also great for when you want to perform a fighting retreat.
Reload!
Using permafrost ammo with Rapid Shot is also useful if you need to retreat. When you shoot the ground, it creates ice crystals. If you draw monsters back over these crystals, they explode, chilling the monsters. It's great if you want to set up a safe zone before pulling the next pack. Slowing enemies down can come in handy if you want to use the incendiary version of Rapid Shot. Using this skill requires that you charge up a little bit before it fires, but as it continues to heat up, it will do more and more damage.
There you go. That's what I was saying before.
It has a really large clip size, so you can just keep firing and firing with it. But the other really useful feature
It does 70 shots, by the way, if anyone wants to know.
is that when the crossbow is heated up, it adds extra fire damage to any grenade that you launch.
All the grenades blow, ready? Pop, now.
Now I've been using explosive grenades here, but it will work equally as well with flash or oil grenades too. If you use it with oil grenades, the oil will catch fire immediately.
Ammo is infinite aside from the reload time. Yes, ammo is infinite and it costs mana to reload. So if you watch his mana while he's firing, it's not costing any mana, I think. Oh no, when he's firing there, it's using little bits of mana, tiny bits. By the way, look at his ammo count on the right hand side there, look. He reloaded, he's got 115 shots. And you can just hold that down. Unless you run out of mana. But
another crossbow type that you can find is Power Shot. This one works just like a classic sniper rifle. Use it with armor-piercing ammo and it will penetrate armor on targets. So it's a good idea to use when something's really tough.
Back down or die!
Now this skill has another interesting interaction with armor break. If an enemy has its armor broken, then your Power Shot hits a weak spot and does a huge amount of single target damage, with a bunch of extra stun for good measure.
Bullseye!
Now, the incendiary version of Power Shot is more like a rocket launcher. It does a big explosive blast at a distance. One of the really useful features of this version is that you can explode any grenades that happen to be on the ground.
explode the grenades.
This combo also works really well with Incendiary Rapid Shot. I'm going to charge up the heat on my crossbow, shoot out a bunch of grenades, and then start the fireworks with a Power Shot.
Yeah, watch this, guys. Ready? Boom, boom, boom. Then blow them all up. Boom, 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 boom.
The ice version of Power Shot creates frost walls at a distance. This is great for crowd controlling monsters in tight passages. The wall segments have other uses too. If they get destroyed by monsters, then they will explode, doing a small amount of damage.
Rock him in!
It blocks them in. They can't get through the ice. I like that. So in tight corridors and tight passages, you could put a fucking ice wall up between you and them and shoot through the ice. Shoot them, get some damage on them, and if the wall explodes, it does even more damage.
Now, remember that burst shot combo with frozen enemies we did earlier? That works with ice walls too. Let's put burst shot back on.
Ice.
Now I can fill up this area with ice walls, then shoot them with armor-piercing burst shot for a huge amount of damage. Alright, it's time to face the boss for this area. Let's see how we fare against her with all the skills I've shown you so far.
Shall take pleasure in your castration. I'm not letting you anywhere near him.
By the way, this was done around about 6 months ago, so the damage numbers were not implemented if you're wondering where they are. Oh, that took a lot of damage.
No. My dear child, your time has come. By the gods.
And yes, she did just slice open her belly and pull out her unwanted child and throw it onto the floor to try and kill you.
Rapid fire. Eat your fill. Take this! Piercing shot!
Kill the baby! Kill the baby! Baby's dead. That does a lot of damage, those grenades. No, this was all on PC, this was. Because this was, and she's dead.
What is going on in this godforsaken city?
And that's the Mercenary. It feels totally different than anything we've made before, and shows you the range of what's possible in Path of Exile 2.
So, I wrote some notes down. So my comments are... Let me just pause that. Hold on. Just find it. There we go. So I wrote down here. If anyone can see that, I'll make it a bit bigger for you so you can see it. So you got 3 different types of crossbows that he mentioned. You got burst shot crossbow, rapid shot crossbow, and power shot crossbow, and every single one of them acts differently. So burst shot, obviously you can do armor piercing with burst shot, incendiary with burst shot, perma shot with burst shot, ice wall with burst shot, which is what does that V shape. You can do explosive grenade launcher, flash grenade launcher, and oil grenade launcher with the burst shot. Then you got the rapid shot, which is like the machine gun, where you do armor piercing with that. Permafrost is what shoots the ground and they explode, and incendiary shot, which then heats up and does more damage. And then the power shot crossbow does armor piercing, which obviously hits pretty hard. Rapid shot, incendiary explosive blast. It does like a rocket launcher. I'll put there a rocket launcher. And ice walls, which was just a static ice wall. So, yeah, there's quite a bit. Now, if you want to have a look at the actual gems, let me just find that for you. Let me just bring this off. Let me just bring that off. I'm just move that to the side 1 second. By the way, for anyone who's watching, I did this at the beginning of my stream. If anybody wants this desktop, if you can see it there, it's quite cool. I made it this afternoon, and if you want it, I will post a link in the chat. So give me a second. Let me find it. Whilst I'm on it, by the way, so I did a poll. I did a vote on Discord, the Path of Exile Discord today, and I asked everybody what are they going to be playing in terms of what build, what class are they going to be playing. And I picked the Merc because I'm playing Merc. 7 votes picked the Warrior, 8 votes picked the Witch, 1 for the Ranger, 4 for the Monk, 2 for the Sorcerer, and 4 for the Druid, but I did put there if it's added. We don't know whether it's been confirmed yet, whether we are going to get Druid or not. So, yeah. Let me just find the link for you. And just to prove to you that I'm not lying and that I've not stole this or whatever, I'm scrolling up now to just find it, because I posted it in the chat. Here we go. So I bring it up. Here we go. Wallpaper engine. And it says right down here, look, created by me. So, I will put this link in the Twitch and in the YouTube description. So if you want it, it's in the chat. And I will put it in the Twitch chat as well. For anyone who's watching, there you go. So, yeah. You just literally, you do need wallpaper engine for it to work. If you don't know what wallpaper engine is, it's this in Steam. You will need that. If you don't have that, you won't work. That link won't work, because that is the workshop link for wallpaper engine. Okay? But when you install it and subscribe, that's what it looks like, which is pretty cool. It plays it forward and then reverses and then plays it forward. So if you watch, so that's forward and then reverse. Back to the where the Path of Exile goes really bright, and then goes forward. So yeah, I was messing around in editing software before. I thought that looks pretty cool. So, okay, hold on. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at some gems. Give me a second. So I've got like 16 windows open here. So I opened up a gem window here. Let me bring this a bit bigger. So I said earlier that we're going to have a look at hammer, the hammer skill. So this is it, Hammer of the Gods. Let me zoom in so you can see it. Look at that. The thing that I want you to pay attention to is look at that. 1,300 attack damage. That's just insane. So 1,000. So that is what I was talking about before when I said about that there's a 20-second cooldown on it. Because of how much bloody damage it does. Yeah. Base duration is 2.5 seconds. So basically you cast it and it takes 2.5 seconds before it drops. But then look, there's a cooldown of 24 seconds. But there's a caveat. I think. Is Second Wind? Right, well Second Wind is not in there, but I'm sure there is something that does something about cooldown. Let me just zoom out. I'm sure I saw something about... No. Well, if we have Second Wind, it's not been confirmed yet, then you'll be able to get 2 casts of it, not 1. But it'll take 2.5 seconds for each time you do it. So, yeah. I'm trying to think what else there is. We was talking about the bolts before, the incendiary thing. So I've got my notepad here. Let me bring it back up. So first one is armor piercing. So I just type in there armor. Hold on. Armor piercing rounds. There we go. So it says it costs 15 mana. So I think one thing that you are going to have to kind of invest into if you're doing mercenary is a reduction in the cost of your skills. Because if you are firing rapid shot, which I'll get to in a minute, and it costs quite a bit of mana, if you've got 100 bullets, yeah. And if you want to reserve any auras as well, you're going to want mana regen and reduction of the cost. Otherwise you're going to run out of mana like that. What does that say? So attack speed is 425% of base. Attack damage is only 28%, but it pierces. Hits break 7 armor, knocks them back, and can fire 14 bolts before reloading. Decent. What's next? What was the next thing on my list? Incendiary. Incendiary shot. There we go. So it damages and ignites enemies on hit and in a small cone. Attack damage is 19%, but bearing in mind this is at level 5, guys. This is because this is all the stats that we have seen. Converts 80% of physical damage to fire damage. Yeah, can do, dude. Yeah, just tell him that I'm on Talkative Try's Discord, I think. I think I am. I am indeed. Look, Talkative Try. So, just tag me in it if you want. Or I can do it. It's up to you. So you could do it, I could do it. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Just tag me in it. Just say that you've been... that you're watching me on stream or something. You've seen it. Incendiary shot here. So knocks back enemies. Multiple bolts from one burst can hit the same target. Nice. Bolts shatter on impact, dealing damage in a cone. And it fires 10 bolts per burst. Okay. So this is when he said that you need to get up close and personal. Because if you hit them with all 10, you're going to do a fuck ton of damage. Yeah, I'll give it a second to tell guys your stream is a good time. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. What was the other one? Next one. Perma. Perma Prost bolts, there we go. So attack damage is 17%. Again, only level 4 though, so it could be level... at higher levels, it could be a hell of a lot more. Physical to cold. So it converts fizz to cold. So yes, so you need to. So I think that building into a bit of elemental damage on the tree might help you, because if you're converting fizz to cold, so you are doing a bit of fizz, 20%, but the majority of it is cold, or the majority of it is fire. So you want to be a little bit elemental as well. So if there's anything on the south part of the tree that gives fire damage, cold damage, elemental, stuff like that, that will help, I think. 300% more freeze build-up. Multiple bolts from one burst can hit the same target, and bolts shatter on impact, dealing damage in a cone, and again fires 10 bolts. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Next one is Ice Wall. I don't think do we have this yet. Frost Wall? I don't think that's it. No, I don't think we have that gem yet. Unless it's connected to Perma. And it's connected to it. I don't know. We'll have to wait till the 15th for that one. Grenade launcher. Let's just type in grenade. There we go. So we got explosive grenade launcher. Converts fizz to fire, but only 20%. So that means 80% of it is fizz. Ooh, so that's explosive. So potentially then you want to be building a bit of fizz, a bit of fire, a bit of cold. Let's keep on going. Flash grenade. 1000 stun build up. Duration is 0.8 seconds. That's pretty fast. And explosive radius is 2.6 meters. Is that the biggest one? That is the biggest one. So you can flash them. So that's a good shot. Does it tell them? Does it say how long it stuns them for? Doesn't say how long it stuns for. Because potentially you could throw the flash grenade. But you can't have more than one grenade launcher attached. Unless you had the explosive one on your back. So you could fire the flash one, stun them, and then as they're stunned, switch weapon, throw 3 grenade launchers at them. And while they're stunned, and then blow them up. Done. Or throw 3 oil grenade launchers at them, then hit them with an incendiary shot and set them all on fire. That's an option. Base secondary duration is 5 seconds. So fires a bouncing grenade that releases a pool of oil and covers all nearby enemies. The oil can be ignited by burning or fire areas. Yeah. So base duration is 1.6. So it takes 1.6 seconds before it explodes, and then it lasts for 5 seconds. It's 2.4 meters, which is relatively big. Rapid shot. Here's the fun one. So look at the cost. Oof, that can't be right. 46 mana? It can't cost that. It can't cost 46 mana per shot. That's insane. It can't be. Yeah, we just saw it a second ago. It wasn't 46 mana. So, what I love about this though is look at the attack speed. 550%. So I think if you scale on attack speed, that thing will fire like a motherfucker. Like proper crazy. Which is awesome. Knocks back enemies. What else is there? Can fire 70 bolts, but obviously we just saw it said 115, so I'm going to assume that later on in the game it will increase. Added fire damage per heat, and we know that it goes up to 20 heat because we saw it. Grenades consume all heat to deal 2 to 2 added fire damage per heat, but bearing in mind again this is level 5, so I would assume later levels will obviously get a lot more powerful. Okay, hold on. So that's that one. Let me get my notepad back up again. Did you post that link, dude, or not? What was the wallpaper app we need on Steam again? Wallpaper engine. There you go. It's on stream. If you want to take a shot of that, screenshot, can do. It's wallpaper engine. If anyone's just joined on Twitch, hi. We're just going through some Path of Exile 2 gems. And I was just showing off the desktop that I made this afternoon, which is this. If anyone wants the link to this, I can post it in the chat. You do need Steam wallpaper engine for it to work. So if you don't have that, then it doesn't matter. If you do want the link, just shout me in the chat and I'll send it over. By the way, for anyone who's listening and you've been listening to it, you are listening to the ambience of Path of Exile 2. So this is the login screen music that is on one of my videos. Look, if anyone's watched it, it's a 34-minute loop of just the login screen music. So yeah, you'll be hearing this, guys, if you are playing in a couple of weeks. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. I can't wait. Right, so what we're looking at? We're looking at skill gems. Let me go back to YouTube. Didn't post yet. $5 for the wallpaper. Yeah, it's only $5. Yeah, super cheap. But there's like tons of wallpapers on there. So if you get bored of Path of Exile, then you can always go and change it to something else. What were the other things that we were looking at? I think that was it, wasn't it? I think that was all of them. So it's got flash grenade. We've done that. 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 Yeah, we've done them. We've done them all. So yeah, in terms of the tree, guys, if anyone has not seen this yet, hold on. Map, characters, passive skill tree. So the passive skill tree has changed. So at Gamescom, it looked like that. Okay. Then the Gamescom, by the way, was in July, I think. But then recently at Tokyo, it's then turned into that. And what all they've done, and you're probably thinking, what's changed? All they've done is condense it. So if you look at this guy up here, can you see the distance in that path there? So I'm just going to zoom in. So you can see how big that path is up to that guy there. If you go up here, they've shrunk it. So he's not like halfway off the tree. They've brought, and what they've also done, if you look here, you see the cluster, the dual node. There's a dual node there, but it's like way off the tree. And the dual nodes were in the middle. So there's one there, and then there's one in the middle there, then one there, and then a bit further down there's one in the middle there. What they've done is all the ones around the outside, they brought them all in massively. Now that is really good because in POE1 we have to waste 2 points just to get the third one, which is the dual socket. Now there is none of that. If you look right there, you go straight up, you got the dual socket, and then you can then go left or right. You don't have to waste 2 points. Same with so there's one. So I marked them all on one of my trees the other day. Hold on, I've done this already. Hold on, here we go. There we go. So all of the blues are the dual sockets. So there's one at the edge, then one in the middle, one at the edge, one at the top, one in the middle, one at the edge, one in the middle, one on the edge, one in the middle, all the way around the tree. So it's like a zigzag all the way around the tree. I'll if you don't understand what I mean, I'll show you. So it goes, let me just change the color of this to, let's take it to green. So it goes like that, look. See it? And then there's one down there. So these are the dual sockets. So each time it changes direction, there's another dual socket. How pretty does that look? That is where all the dual sockets are, in essence. Okay. Then all the red are all the keystones. Now, I did a stream a few weeks ago where I did the same thing on the keystones, and there's a massive difference. Look at this. So first of all, this is the tree. So look at the red spots. They're all the keystones, but if you noticed, they're all like at the top and all down the left, and there's one on the right and none in this whole fucking section down here. Yeah? Now look at it. It's changed. They're a bit more spread out all the way around. There's some over here now in the Huntress and the Ranger area. There's one here, one here, one here, one here. And there's a few in the Monk and the Shadow area as well. So they've kind of spread them out a little bit more equally, which is good. They've changed a few things as well. So they've changed a few clusters. They've added a cluster as well. So if you look at the old tree down here, so down here where the crossbow is, there's like a diamond shaped one. Can you see? Right next to it, right here. Yeah. However, now look at it. It's like a whole star. Where the mercenary is, they've done a whole bloody star. So they've gone from this diamond to this. An actual star. They have changed this over here. So can you see this one here that's like a circle shape? Now, that circle one I think is there. And this diamond one here, instead of it being there, they've moved it to go outwards instead. So yeah, they've had a bit of a mix and match. What I have noticed as well though, is that looking at this down here, can you see this? It's got the 3 elements on it. I'm going to guess that this is an elemental one. Down here. This is all going to be like mercenary. All this section here. I think all this here, let me just bring it up. You could literally draw, if I just draw this. So there's your, so this section right here. Ignore the stuff that's beyond the tree. But everything that's within that section, imagine a line. I think this is for the duelist. There's going to be a lot of nodes in there for the duelist. And this is for the mercenary. That, I think, is how they've done it. They've done that in a lot of the other trees around the outside. So there's a lot of nodes in the left side here for like armor, sword attacks, dual wielding. But on the right hand side is like projectile speed, projectile damage, grenades, things like that. So yeah, that's how I feel it's going to be in terms of that. I'm trying to think what else they've done. Part of the tree is incomplete on the right hand side here just because we didn't get any screenshots. So there's like some void bits over there where it's just all black. Whereas on the early tree, you can kind of see that there's a staff, there's some shapes there, but on the new tree you can't quite see it. This one is a hell of a lot more sharp and crystallized as well. There is still though 3 rings. So even though they've condensed the tree, let me just get rid of that one now. Even though they've condensed it, there is still 3 rings. And what I mean by that is this. I showed this on one of my last videos. Is this. There's a ring around the outside. Like that. Then there's an inner ring. And then there's an inner ring. Well, else that one actually goes up like that, but it's weird there. Like that. Okay? If you noticed, all the keystones are in the outer ring. The way beyond one. The majority of them are. There is the odd one just at the edge of a few of them. So yeah, and there's a lot of power in the outer ring. Trying to think what else there was. I was going to say I went through this the other day. Let me just close that again. What else is there? But yeah, there's a lot of... So like they've changed this up here. So this is the minion node up here. This is like a scythe. They've added in a few more nodes up here in this top section here. But this tree is going to be changing, I think, for quite some time. There's like an elemental node here. And there's like a massive cluster. Can you see that there? I don't know if you can see it. Let me zoom in a bit. There's an intelligence, like a 30 intelligence node there with blue, red and green around it. So I'm going to assume that this is potentially like an elemental maybe area up here, or like attribute area up there. Like attribute stacking. I know that that's lightning. Anything that looks zigzaggy is lightning. So there's obviously this lightning area here. So hold on. So this is lightning right here. you could just see that's lightning. This is lightning. That's lightning. I don't think there is any others that look zigzaggy like that. I think they're the main ones. So there's that one, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23. 23 lightning nodes. Whether you want to take them all is another thing. Just having a look. Now, when I was talking earlier about what I'm going to do with my mercenary tree, I said I was going to get life, didn't I? I've just remembered that Chris Wilson said, I think he said it last year at ExarCon, there is no life on the tree. No life. So, yeah. There's regenerate life, but no flat life or percentage life. It's all damage or regen or utility or armor or evasion or energy shield. No life. And when I've looked at it as well, when I've zoomed in, there is no life. I just can't see any. There's clusters that look very red, which I'm going to assume is like life regen. Like there's one there, there's one there, there's one there, there's one there, which I'm going to assume some of these could be leech as well, leech life. So they're not life orientated. There's one right there. So yeah. I want to see the tree. If I could see the tree properly, that'd be awesome. Like, and see all of the points and what they give. I'd be in my element. All I would do is look at this top right section first and work out where I'm going. Glancing blows, by the way, if anyone's noticed, is down here. Can you see that? Right down the bottom down here. In the duelist section. So I think that... Let me just double check the website. POE2DD. I always forget the names of them. 1 minute. Give me a minute. Yeah, so glancing blows is... Hold on, let me zoom in. Yeah, glancing blows is right there. So let me just snippy this. Yeah, so this here is glancing blows. That there is iron reflexes. And this here is unwavering stance. Funnily, it's in a very, very similar position to where it is now on the Path of Exile tree. On a southwest angle. Right near the bottom. One branch before the bottom going diagonally left. Which is very weird. Yeah. I think this here, this one here, is Giant's Blood. Yeah, giant blood, I think. Don't quote me, I think. Giant's blood, if you don't know what it is. Giant's blood, you can wield a two-handed melee weapon in one hand. But the weapon requirements are doubled. So, yeah. Does that mean that you can then wield two-handed weapons? That'd be pretty crazy, wouldn't it? I'm just looking at the website, seeing if there's anything else. Avatar of Fire. I think that could be up there. Is that one there? Avatar of Fire, I think. This here looks like Elemental Equilibrium. I'll just double check. Yeah, that's EE. So that's EE down there. I don't recognize what that is. This is Valpact. I don't know what that is. I can't tell what that is. Or maybe that's Avatar Fire. Let me bring up POB. I don't recognize the keystone. Yeah, no, I don't recognize. Don't recognize it. It could be a new. Oh no! Wait! Is that it? No, that's not it. I thought I saw it. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know what that is. That I don't know. But yeah, that's what I see so far. Just gonna save that just so I've got it. Or is that Avatar Fire? No, that's Avatar Fire there. I just seen the colour. Yeah, that's the Avatar Fire. That's Zealot's Oath. That's your totem one at the top there. What's it called? The blue one. I always forget what it's called. Ancestral Bond. That's Ancestral Blonde at the top there. Mind Over Matter is there. I'm gonna say that is the new necrotic one. There's like a necromantic talisman. I'm gonna say is this one here. There's Eldritch Battery up top right there. But yeah, you get the gist. There's a lot of them that are on the tree, but are all kind of scattered about a little bit, in different places. But it looks good either way. I don't know how I can. I was trying to close that then. I'm going to copy these, put them into my Discord, so I've got them for later. Does anybody have any questions or anything that they want to discuss? Anything at all? I'm just checking if there's any more. Wish we had more gameplay. There is a ton of gameplay, dude. It's just that some of it's not in the best quality. Look, I'll show you this. So look, all of these are videos that you can watch if you really wanted to. So yeah, some of them are like Act 1, Ranger, Monk and Ranger, Captain Lance. So this is when they did the couch co-op. Then GGG Live. So Mathil plays Ranger, Ben plays Ranger. So let's have a look at one of these. There we go, Ben. So let's just change the quality on this. So there you go. So he's playing Ranger, I believe. Let me move my mouse. There you go. So faster projectile support just landed that and to drop then. But I don't know whether they do that anymore. Because he said that, I think I read somewhere that no gems will drop. Only if a gem is due to drop, only an uncut gem will drop. So you can then pick what you want, rather than it being forced upon you, if that makes sense. Let me turn this up.
Which is really awesome. And when I first saw that, I knew instantly I was going to play Ranger. I wasn't going to mess around with the melee guy at all, because like he could move while shooting a bow. Like, what more do I need to say, right? The way the skill system worked, it kind of felt like, because this is just a demo version of the game, we were kind of being kept on rails a little bit. Like for Ranger, for example, you had two pretty clear choices. You can go down like a lightning arrow path on your gem set selection, or you can go down like a chaos section. I chose lightning because lightning uses lightning arrow, and lightning arrow is sick. I love that skill. Just more satisfying sounds and all that, as you can see. The current skills I'm using is right click, lightning arrow.
Yeah, it's just I'm not that keen on Ranger. I don't think I've ever been keen on Ranger. I enjoy your commentary. I meant so much comment, so much for your commentary. Yeah, there's not that much. There's some videos here that are in Japanese, which I can't understand what it says. So, which I think is literally just. Oh, there is a bit of gameplay. There you go. Yeah, I can't understand. It's Japanese. But yeah, so we got Witch on the PC here. There you go. So there's Fireball early on. What's the quality on this? 720 is the best you can get. Wow. Okay. I'm very surprised that he could record, because there's quite a few people that haven't been able to record. Yeah, so this is the first area, by the way, guys, that you go through when you're heading towards Bloated Miller. Those fire crabs, or those fire dudes that are firing like fire spikes at you, are the equivalent of the crabs that fire like spikes and things at you. You know, in Twilight Strand. Here we go, levels. So he's gone Sorceress. I can't read any of this because it's in a different language. I think he went for spell damage, I think that's spell damage at that point. I will eventually be going Sorceress and Witch. So I'm going to do Mercenary. Then I'm going to do Witch with the minions. Then I'm going to do Sorceress. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to stash a bunch of items in my inventory to basically make sure that I've got enough items. Here's the boss of the first zone. Bloated Miller, as he's called. Look at the damage numbers. Top right, 60, 70. Oh, he's ignited. 90. Is she going to keep the damage? 100. Here we go. Let's see if she can keep the damage on him. We might be able to get how much life he has compared to the 14,000 boss. Because that was in Act 2. So the first boss you get. Let's see what he has. 148. When he gets to the circle, it's going to be halfway, and I'll just double it from there because it might drop off there. So I'd say about 175. So he's got what? 200, 350. 350 life. Let's see if she manages to take him all the way down, and it is 350. 270. 300. 330. 340. 350. It went to 347, and then she did a hit and it killed him. So 350. Yeah. So he had 350 life. Now, what the hell's the modifier on that? If the first boss you fight has got 350, but a boss that you fight in the early stages of Act 2 has got 14,000. Is 14,000 divisible by 350? I think it is. It is. I was trying to do the maths in my head then. I was like, I'm sure that is. Yeah, 40. So it's a 40 times multiplier from the first boss in Act 1 to a boss in Act 2. 40 times multiplier. Yeah. So by the time you get to Act 6, if it does a 40 times multiplier, that's worse than I thought. If it does a 40 times multiplier per act, that means by Act 3, they're going to have 500,000. By Act 4, they're going to have 22 million. This can't be right. By Act 5, they're going to have 896 million. And by Act 6, they would have 35 billion. Yeah, I don't think it stays at 40 all the way through. 35 billion. Yeah, you'd be there all day. 35 billion fucking act boss. What's the pinnacle gonna have? 2 trillion. Jesus. It's the first time I've seen anyone flick through all of the skills like that. And typically, it has to be on the Tokyo server. Oh my god. Oh, he's scrolling down. Wait. Huh? What is he doing there? I've never seen anybody do that. Let's go back. Was he scrolling? Was he looking at all of them? Let's play that again. So that's minion related. That's fireball. But this at the top here says tier 1. See it? It's up tier 1. He scrolls down. Tier 3. Tier 5. I've never seen this. I wonder if it's the higher levels of the skills. Wow, okay. Okay. So there's more tiers than I thought. Okay. Typical. It had to be in bloody Japanese. Why can't I understand Japanese? That's a minion skeleton skill, looks like. Like skeletal warrior or something. Alright, let's skip this on because he's spending 20 minutes looking at skills. Here we go. Oh, the second zone, guys, with the werewolves. How's he going to do? Is he going to die? Let's predict. Place your bets. Place your bets. You got 10 seconds to place your bets. Is he going to die? I have seen so many people die in this zone. It's the second zone. It's because of all the wolves. You get surrounded by wolves. And these women, they cast like a spell under you that explodes. Watch. Boom, like that. That red ring. So, that's something I want to check. Is there damage numbers? No, there isn't. So the damage numbers, by the way, guys, are not on regular mobs. They're only on the boss. Okay? Oh, I nearly died. I'm saying yes. That he's gonna die. Because those wolves hurt. He's playing with Spark and Fireball at the moment. I think if I turn it up, he's probably talking.
あるのかもしれませんね。
Yeah. So, if anyone's thinking why haven't I turned it up, because the guy's talking Japanese.
新たな戦い方ができるみたいにね。
Yeah, so no. See, up here is the boss. There is a boss in this zone. Let's see if he tries to do it. Orb of Chance, I would throw that on my staff. Are you not going to go and try the boss? Clearly not. Up there where the checkpoint was is a boss. That's the crone woman. Can't remember her name exactly. So if you want to try her out, whenever you see a checkpoint in the middle of a zone, I have noticed that 9 times out of 10, it's usually a boss in the area. Because the checkpoint has to be right on top of the boss. Oh, is he going to go and try it? Go on, go on. No, why are you going that way? Go fight the woman. Go fight her. Go fight her. Go on. Go on. Yes, go on, take her on. Is he going to die? Is he going to die? Oh, there's your damage numbers. Firewall. Right, so this is the second boss. Let's see if we can get the damage. So the first boss is 350. If we can work out what this boss has, and this is the second one, we might be able to work out what the multiplier is. Hold on. The damage dropped off, so let me get the calculator out. I need to keep an eye on what the damage stops at. So 66 plus. I've stopped at 66. There we go. So plus. If it stops again. 108. Yep, plus 108. Plus. Is he gonna die? Is he gonna die? Oh, is he gonna die? This boss is quite brutal because she summons a few wolves as you're fighting her. Now, bearing in mind he's got energy shield. The damage numbers do not affect energy shield until it's gone. There we go. Now we're doing damage. So 174 plus 34. Yeah, plus. Okay. He can't go back. If he goes back, the boss resets. So he's got to finish it. And he has no health potions left, guys. What did I say? He was going to die? Oh, here we go. Damage again. We did 40 odd damage. 46. Oh, we're doing more. 56. 56. Plus. If we can work this out, I might be able to work out the multiplier that they add on to every single boss. So I can actually get an effective damage number between them. Oh, here we go. Plus 96. 96. So 360. Oh, he died. Right, so 360. So he's probably got about another, what, 20 there? So 380. It's going to be about 380, I think. So 380. So between 350 and 380. What is that as a percentage increase? 380 divided by 360. I think that's how you do it. Is that 5%? Yeah, 5%. Roughly. So 5% multiplier per boss. So let's do the maths. I'll be ready for this. I'm going to get a let's get the spreadsheets out, guys. Spreadsheets at the ready. Let me just log in to a spreadsheet online. You guys can carry on watching that while I'm doing this. So if there's a 5% increase If there's a 5% increase per boss, then we could potentially work out how much life the last boss of the game, of the campaign, is going to have. Roughly. I've lost my spreadsheet. There we go. So, if I'm just going to bring this over here so you can still see it as he's running around. So if the first boss has 350, and that's the first boss, and the second boss is 380, which obviously is a 5% increase, then all we do is I'm going to have to move it onto this screen because I need to do the sum stuff. So that plus 5% divided by 100. Hold on, no. So take that divided by 100 plus that. No, can't do that. Motherfucker. Right, so do that divided by 100 is that. Times 5 is that. So that plus that. Not as a percentage, as a number. Okay, drag that down. There we go. Got it? Got it. I got it, guys. I got it. How's he doing? Right, so because we don't know what number that boss is in Act 2, but there is 6 acts. So I'm going to take 100 and divide it by 6. So that means that there is on average 16 bosses per act. Okay? So potentially that then means that the boss in Act 2 could be the 32nd boss. That doesn't add up. No, doesn't add up. Because if we only worked on a 5% basis, then look. If it was the 32nd boss, they would only have 1600 health. Which isn't the case. Because we saw it, they had 13,000. So it's not 5%. It doesn't stay static at 5%. Yeah. Don't know is the right answer. So it's not a static figure that just keeps getting adding on. It changes. For all I know, it may go 5, 6, 7, 8, and the percentage might keep going up. So you've got 100% more multiplier. No idea. This guy's only got 12 minutes left. He's got some skeletons now, though. And he's got the next zone. Get out of there. Get to the next zone. He's trying to read that, isn't he? What do you do? Why is he going backwards? What are you going back for? I have no idea what he's doing right now. Oh, because he knows he's only got 10 minutes left. He's checking some of the settings. Sneaky, sneaky. Map. There he is. That's where he is. So that's Clearfell. So that's the first town. In the first zone. I like the artwork. The artwork's pretty cool. I think this zone is mentioned on POE2. Hold on, give me a minute. So this is the Mud Burrow, I think. Or the Old Forest. One of the two. I think it's the Old Forest. It looks like the Old Forest. The Mud Burrow is when you go down underground. Yeah, those werewolves look like they fucking hurt. He did die though, didn't he? I said he would die. Just to let everyone know, if whoever's watching on YouTube, I am also streaming on Twitch. And I will be streaming Path of Exile 2, the beta, early access, on the 15th of November, and the 16th of November, and the 17th of November. All weekend we're going to stream. So I would appreciate if you do want to come and watch. I will be streaming on YouTube, but throw us a subscribe as well on, or throw us a follow, sorry, on Twitch if you don't mind. And come and watch me on Twitch as well. Just because obviously the quality might be a bit better than on YouTube. I know that Twitch's integration of quality is a bit better. This guy's just stacking ones up. Ideally, you want to use a Orb of Chance because you want to try and get a rare. You don't want to use an augmentation because then that locks it down. I don't know whether we're going to get... how early we're going to get a Regal Orb. Doesn't matter for you, Bratson. You whatever. I don't mind. It's just I'm also trying to get affiliate on Twitch, and the only way you can do that is if you have a certain amount of viewers. You need an average amount of viewers watching you on Twitch. So yeah, I think I might hit it on the 15th of November, but around that point because there's going to be a lot of people watching. But yeah, just wanted to. Just for anyone, I'm going to be boosting any videos that I do between now and then. I'm going to be mentioning, so obviously follow me on Twitch because I will be streaming live. But yeah, I'll be looking to do an all-nighter potentially on the Friday, just because I want to see how far I can get with the mercenary. I might have a nap when I get home from work. Don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know whether they're going to be releasing a torrent. You know, like can you download the pre-release of the game like the week before if you get a key, and then are they then going to put a torrent file out or what? Because I don't think they'll want to release the torrent file like publicly because people have to pay. So yeah, I think it's going to be a case that I'm going to have to just download the patch when the patch comes out. So yeah, if that's the case, when I get home from work I might have a nap for a few hours, but then I want to get in the queue as well. Fuck. Depends if there's a queue. If there's a queue, if I need to get in the queue, then I might get in the queue and then have a nap because I'll be staying up all night. And yeah, depends how I feel. I might just stay up all the way through, just live on Red Bulls. Don't know, but Red Bulls are not always the best. Water and coffee is better for you. I don't know where he's going now. I don't know where this zone is. Oh, is this the red? Yeah, this is where the Rust King is. So in this zone, you have to activate like a few spikes. And when you activate the spikes, you get absolutely surrounded by enemies, and I mean like 30 odd enemies will appear. So yeah, it's a hard area. And this is only like the 4th zone. I think he's only like level 3 or 4. So yeah. He's got 6 minutes left, so let's see if he manages to get there. Oh, and those things that poison you, look at his health, he's poisoned now. Those things hurt. The poison damage is pretty bad. So when I see them fuckers in my crossbow, I'm going to be shooting the hell out of them. They're going to die early. It's going to take me a while, I think, to get used to the WASD movement, because you're going to have to do WASD as you're moving, then use the finger that you're not using for your skills. Yeah. So if you're moving forward as W, or you're moving backwards as S, and you want to use your main skill as Q or E, or yeah, it's I'm just putting my hands on the keyboard, just trying to get my placement right. Yeah, it's very, yeah, because you're going to be moving while firing, and yeah, it'll be fun. It'll just take a bit of getting used to. He's got 4 minutes left. I saw you post the link chat. I like this mission quest thing on the right here. That's pretty cool. That's new. I've not seen that in any streams recently. And this blood effect as well at the bottom of the screen when you get hit pretty bad is new as well. When you get hit down to like less than a quarter health, like all this blood appears at the bottom of the screen. Not as if you didn't know that you were practically dying, but yeah, it just adds a bit of an extra effect. He's got 3 minutes. Let's see if you can get to one of these rust spikes and activate it. You'll see what I mean about getting swarmed. He gets absolutely swarmed. How long has he got? Still got 2 minutes. He needs to go north. Yep, he's going the right way now. Nope, a lot of plants. I've just noticed that when Spark goes through the fire, there's a lightning line and a fire line that run alongside each other. So it does lightning and fire damage if it goes through the firewall. That's pretty cool. Leveled up. I can't see what level though. He's got 1 minute 40 seconds. I'm curious to see what level he is. If he can get his level down, if he can kill these and get the screen up, I'll be able to tell what level he is by the time you get to this zone. A minute and a half. Minute left. Oh, he's picked up a scepter. Put it in the other hand, dude. You not wear two of them? Put two of them on. Wait. You could just put it in the other hand, dude. You can run with two. I think I'll be busting out my Razer Tartus gamepad for POE2. Have the thumbstick for movement and all the keys for skills. Should work great. Yeah, we'll see. Don't know. Got 15 seconds. There's the spike, by the way. Hey, did it. You got the quest. As his demo ended, now. Unlucky. There's another one here which has got... What gameplay is this? Is that Witch again? Yeah, Witch again. Is it Witch? Yeah, Witch. Don't really want to watch another Witch gameplay. I've seen enough Witch gameplay. What's the next one? What's this one? I think that these are the classes that we're going to get, guys, on early access. So we're going to get Sorceress. I think that's Warrior, Ranger, Witch, Mercenary, and Monk. I think they're the guys that we're going to get on early access on launch. Later we'll then get maybe Druid, Templar, and Shadow at a later date. And Huntress. So yeah. Or you may just unlock them with those, because you can't really have all 12 people stood on up there, can you? So I think you'll probably click one of them and then it'll ask you which class do you want. So yeah, I don't know how it's gonna work. They're probably still working it out. What does he pick? Witch? Yeah, Witch. Witch again. Everyone likes the Witch. What else is there then? What's this one? Turn the sound off. What class is he picking? I've not seen anyone play Mercenary from the start. Wait, who's he picked? Fucking Witch again. I want someone to pick Mercenary. I've not seen anyone play Mercenary, like from Act 1. Nobody. Let's have a look if this has got it. But this is from 2 years ago. Yeah, no, I don't want to watch that. I want to see something from recent. What's the Mercenary gameplay? Yeah, the Mercenary gameplay that I keep seeing is later on. I want to see from Act 1 how it looks. That's Monk. We watched that. We didn't watch that earlier because I've seen enough Monk. Yeah. But there is a 34 days, guys. 34 days till it starts. For anyone who's wondering, I am on the POE2DB website here. So if anyone wants to have a nosy, ton of information on here about POE2. There's the front page here, which has got a bunch of stats on it. System changes, obviously everything that's in the game that you may not be aware of. So portal scrolls have been removed, things like that. Information about the bosses. the gold system, the flask, spirit reservation. There's trailers here, and then at the top here, there's then obviously options. You can click into like the currency, and then it tells you the different type of currencies that there are. Yeah. Let me just message the guy, because I know the guy. I talked to the guy that runs this website, so I have all the currency. I'm just gonna go and find it. Give me a sec. It's in my folders, so I'm just gonna go and find it. Was that video ended? Would you believe? Yes, it is. There you go. Look. So these are all the currencies. So we have, in no particular order, Transmute Orb, which looks pretty. What I like about it is that they've all got faces. They've all got like a face on them all now. So if you think about it, Transmute Orb that we have at the moment doesn't have a face on it. Hold on. Let me just bring back this. We have Orb of Augmentation. We have a Regal Orb, which, as you can imagine, that's because it converts a magic into a rare. So nice art. Then we have an Orb of Alchemy, which just looks fucking creepy. We have good old Exalted Orb. Exalted Orb. Then we have Divine Orb. That's the new Divine Orb, guys. Then we have an Orb of Chance, because it has a chance of turning an item either magic, rare, or unique. Which again, is very smart art. I like that. Then we have an Orb of Annulment, because if you get it wrong, it makes you want to shoot yourself in the head. No, I don't know. I think it's because you're annulling an item, and if you do it wrong, it's like a hole in the head. I don't know. Just it's a bit weird, that one. That's an Orb of Regret, because you're kind of splitting yourself in half, changing your skills, which I like the art on that. It's pretty cool. Chaos Orb. They've made it a little bit more 3D looking. Looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Then we have this, which I think is a Transmute Shard. Yeah. Then we have this Val Orb. Then we have Scrolls of Wisdom and Portal Scrolls. Now, Portal Scrolls have been removed from the game, so ignore that one. It's gone. They got rid of it. Then up here we have another shard, which that could be the Transmutation Shard. It could be an orb. It could be an Orb of Augmentation Shard, which it looks like to me. And then down here, I think is an Alchemy Shard. And that's it. There are all the currencies. Got them all here. Which they're pretty nice. I've just reminded myself I've got to send these to the guy that runs that website, because he said he's going to update them. So because I have these, because I spent like 2 hours cutting these out perfectly, I said I was going to send them over to him to put on the website. So I just need to find him. Hold on, give me a sec. What we'll do in a minute, guys, if you want. Hold on. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. I don't want. Orb of annulment. Orb of regret. There you go. Just sent them all over to him, so he should be happy with that. He's probably asleep right now. Yeah, the art is pretty nice. I've spoken to a few people that said that they don't enjoy the look of the Divine Orb. I do. It looks nice. The only orb that I don't like is the Orb of Alchemy, and there's a reason why. So let me go back. So, Orb of Transmutation, it's all around the eyes. Look at the eyes. Eyes shut. Augmentation. Eyes are open, but they're filled with a solid colour, so blue. Yeah? Regal Orb. Open, filled with a solid colour. Gold and blue. We'll come back to Alchemy. Exalted Orb. Either closed or filled with solid gold. Regal Orb. Open, filled with gold. Orb of Chance. Eyes are closed. Annulment Orb. Filled white. Orb of Regret. Filled white or grey, whatever colour you want to say that. Chaos Orb. Filled with gold. Vile Orb. Filled with red. You see the pattern here? However, Orb of Alchemy has an eyeball and an iris. Yeah, don't like it. Don't like it. It has the whites of your eyes and it has an iris. I always forget, what's the whites of your eyes called? What's it called? Whites of the eyes. I always get it mixed up. Hold on. White of the eye. Iris. Lens, iris. No. It's one of those. There we go. Hold on. Sclera. The scleria. Yeah, so he's got a scleria, a pupil, and an iris. Yeah. Where none of the other orbs have that. It's very disturbing to me. I don't like that one. Don't like his eyes. But the rest are fine. The rest are perfect. So yeah. So what we may do, guys, if you want, is we will have a go. So if anyone's watching, we will have a go at my quiz. So I did a quiz the other day on my channel. I did a video of the music from Path of Exile, like a little quiz, like a little soundtrack quiz, and I give you 45 seconds and you have to try and guess where within Path of Exile is this piece of music being played. So if you want to test yourself, we can have a go now. I have the answers, so what I'd like you to do is, if you want to play, put your answer in the chat, in the live chat, and we will play along. Okay? So give me a second. I'm just finding the video now. And here we go. So there is a few pieces of music, and you got to tell me where in Path of Exile is this piece of music played. Okay? So number one let me just make sure I've got, let me put this into a different window so I can see your answers, might help. Are you ready? Let's begin. Are you ready? So you got to tell me where in Path of Exile is this music being played? Did anybody get that? Did anybody get that? I think Bretson, I think you are behind. I think you're a little behind. I might message you on here. Did anyone else get that, by the way? Or do you want me to do it again? I'll play the second one. So you've got to tell me, where is this music being played within Path of Exile? Did anybody get that one? Anybody? No? We're playing a quiz, guys, so if anyone wants to play along, Chaos has an iris, though. Abdullah just spotted. Keep lagging on Twitch. Bad connection on my side. It's fine on YouTube. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's keep going. So you got to tell me, if you can tell me, where in Path of Exile is this piece of music being played if you've just joined. Next, number 3. My favourite piece. Did anybody get that one? If you know the answers, guys, just put them in the live chat. So this is for where in Path of Exile the music is played. I guess nobody got that one either. Don't forget, guys, if you know the answers, put them in the chat, live chat. Nice, easy one. Next one. Nobody getting any of these now. If you want, I will stop it there because no one is guessing. So I don't think nobody's got any of these right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish there, guys. So for anyone who's watched, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining in. I'll probably do some more. Might do a bit more tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see if any more streams come out. I'll probably wait until the stream comes out, like some footage comes out, and then I'll come back on a stream. Because I don't really want to be recycling through old footage that I've already seen. So, other than that, guys, thank you for watching. If you are not a member of my YouTube, go and check it out. Ton of videos on there, ton of content. And if you do enjoy it, throw us a subscribe. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching and stay sane.